Hello, testing, testing. Testing 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think we are live. And before I forget, let's go to stream. And wait for a moment. Oh wait, yeah, I paused it. So today we are going to be testing out more the Blender 2.8. As of right now, there's a graphical glitch. But if we go to and this is in cycles, not Eevee, but it is in cycles. So if we go to rendered, the graphical glitch goes away, and we can actually see what we're working with. I've changed a few settings around. Let's see, for light paths, I've increased them all. I've not done anything with that. For the sampling, I made the viewport all the way down to 1. This all the way up to 256. I think it's the double. I doubled it. And I do denoising, because that's what it is. And I'm just playing around with the new easy things. I've not played around with this yet, so let's free face. So I think in this case we're building the vertices. And then if you do that, you get okay. So now back to this. Select everything, and I'm going to bevel to get an interesting shape. Let's go with that. Now I'm gonna just bevel again. Boom. And then bevel again. Hey, what was that? So now what we're going to do is Control E. Let's see. Oh. There's not the same options that used to be here as there were. So let's try to find some of the options now. I think there was remove doubles. And I think let's try to find that. So mesh, I think would be in cleanup, normals, cleanup. remove doubles. Okay, so that used to be easier to get to, and now it's not. And we don't see a number of hmm. We can get some very interesting shapes. So let's see if we can make this even more interesting by adding a remesh. Let's see what remesh does to this. Remesh. You are also very interesting today. Oh yeah, there is a lot of inside geometry. Tab. You know what? Let's go into user preferences. Let's try to see input. Let's try to say A. That's for object mode. A. That's for mesh mode. And that's for armature. Now this could be very a long process in the future. Yeah. No one's watching, but that's okay. Let's change this to live chat. Maybe the 0 people watching will actually say something. Probably not. So let's see if we can save user settings. Close this out. A. Okay. That is not working. I think I did it in mesh mode. .3D view. Mesh. So that's select all. This is deselect. So let's try Alt A. And then save user settings. Collapse that out. Alt A. A. So even if you do that as an option, you can't undo it like that. That's a wee bit on the odd side. Hmm. One thing I do really like about this now. Wait. Nope. You can insert a keyframe on this. On this. Yeah. I don't know. Somewhere I think there was a motion blur setting. Okay, let's see if we we can ooh, we can set a keyframe on this. Okay, I think this is definitely different. Let's open up Blender. So the remesh. Oh. No, I just didn't notice it before. That does look cool. Let's see. What shadows this creates? Womp, womp, womp. 0 people watching. Okay. So let's save user preferences. So let's change this one to be shader. Change. Yeah. Change this to a sun. And then I always like the soft to be a little bit harder. That's actually going to look better once it's rendered. Which we could reduce some of the things since this is just, you know, playing around. So let's do the sampling is not 256, but just 32. I'm going to render image. It doesn't take that long. You see these are kind of like really, it's really blurry right here. It's been rendered. That's the denoise area. Is this denoised? This is not denoised. For just 32 samples, I don't think it looks bad. I mean, it looks okay from a distance. I would love to show you Eevee. I'd really much love to show you Eevee. But right now, if I go to Eevee, I can show you what my Eevee looks like. Eevee. Graphical glitches. And then we can change this to be... It's rendered, this is that, this is that. It's changing how it looks. But not really. And then whenever I render it, I get this. Pretty interesting bug. Now I have not updated to the newest one, so I don't know if that it's been fixed. But, you know, right now I can kind of play around with it with cycles. OpenGL also doesn't work for me. It's like, no dog, I'm cool. Do you like how there's a... They did add some nodes. Refraction. Maybe subsurface scattering. This is always a fun node to play with because it, like, octuples the rendering time. At least for me. Shift A and then mix shader. No. Oh yeah, look at all. I think they said this one's good. Cubic is... Texture blur is one because there is no texture. So let's see what this does to the render time. Actually, I would love to know what that did to the light. That is a little bit more odd. Because this is me just not knowing what I'm doing. Buffering, yep, buffering. At least I am live. Stream health is get a better internet service. Yeah, I do not have the money. And I'm done. Oh, no. It renders twice. I don't know why it renders twice. But yeah, it's very interesting looks. Well, I think I'm gonna call it quits for today. Go back to what I was needing to do. going to take a while to get used to the 3D viewport being up here, so header flip to the bottom. I'm so used to it being down here. Like this. Now, if this looks horrible, that's because it is only one sample. I could change that to be like this, and as I wait for the sampling, it will clear up a lot. But we don't need that because we can kind of see what we were looking at. And it's much faster. Well, this has been a look into this has been a look into Blender 2.8. Let's see if I can name this one something. So what I'm going to name this is Material tab. Now I'm going to close it out. I'm going to see if we have a material tab. Nope. There must be a way to save it. I'll look into that. Append export.